Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coin's Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E108, a 1954D plastic tube roll. I'm your host, Eric Beyer, and I'll be guiding you through this roll. Wait for a couple of people to get in, and we will get things started. Today's giveaway is another $5 credit towards next week's reveals. And we'll let a couple people get in here, and we will draw the chip, and we will pull the tape off the roll and get things going. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey, Paul Adams, how are you? Go ahead and pull this chip. Coin number 6. Hope all is well. Go ahead and start getting the tape off of this. Oh, surprised it came off pretty easy. Hey, Jim, how are you today? I got to clean empty tubes up off my desk. Doing well. This will be the reveal I do. I'm going to have to do 2 tomorrow because my wife wants me to spend time with her this afternoon. Hey, Sissy. How are you today? Hope all is going good. We'll get things going here. Oh, got these backwards. And coin number 1 is for Carl. There are some double die obverses around the 4. Lots of RPMs. Well, that's good. That way when you get time off, you'll be able to play around. I have been busy myself. I should have more packages going out this week. Chuck is going back to the doctor tomorrow. His sore throat and congestion and voice loss has returned. So he's going to go see if they can't give him some information on it. But he said he will return as soon as he can. Next coin is for Mark. Decent coins. So far, the rolls I have dug out for next week are a 63D and a 55S. I've got to find a couple more. Coin number 3 goes to Callie. So is everybody having a good weekend out there? Well, except for Sissy, she's working, so. Coin number 4 goes to Sirag. So ultimately, I will probably be sending another batch of coins before I send out the reveals. I think it's 531 through 535 that Chuck has to do yet. But I will be sending you the reveals that I have. Coin number 5 goes to CAD. All these coins seem to be one of 2 die pairs so far. And there it is. That's how I've been seeing that die scratch between the I and the N. Coin number 6 goes to Taco John. Both die pairs I've seen have the mint mark real close to the date. Coin number 7 goes to Jim. This will be the one with the die scratch to the M. Literally 2 die pairs so far in this whole roll. So what we've done. See, there it is. Hey, Richard Sappington, how are you today? Coin number 8 goes to Ant. And this should be the die pair with the die scratch around the E of 1. There it is. Well, hopefully we get more than 2 die pairs. That would be close to a record for me, though. I think I had a 42 D roll that had 3 die pairs in it. Coin number 9 goes to Paul Hampton. And there's that die. I figured this was an original roll when I got it. The tape on it was like, been on it a long time. And the sides looked identical. Ooh, I have a dirty one here. Coin number 11 goes to Chubby Pop Chaser. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I mean, usually you get 4 or 5 minimum, and up to 10. I guess you can get more than 10, especially the later the coins are. There is a lot more presses now, and they're dumping them into bigger containers. So getting a roll with 15 or 20 different die pairs in it is not impossible. But back in the 50s and 60s, there was only 16 presses. And the chances of them all running pennies were probably slim. But obviously, looks like they weren't running a whole lot. And then, of course, you got stuff that's left in the hoppers and stuff like that. Yeah, now they have, they went to a mini press where instead of being struck on the horizontal, like flat on a table, they're struck on their side. And there's like, I'm not sure if there's 4 or 8 presses in every spot where the old presses used to be. Where they got high-speed mini presses is what I have heard anyways. I have actually never taken the tour. So coin 14 goes to Carl. Yeah, I know I heard the presses they use now, they call them high-speed Schuler presses or something like that. Yeah, same 2 die pairs back and forth. I finally worked on my boxes a little bit. Sorted some coins out of them. Made flip inserts up for some for the reveals. Took photographs of 2. One of the 56D double dies was a new listing. Out of the 3, the other 2 were listed already. Next coin is for Callie. I'm working on the 58D roll right now, but that's the only roll I got left to do. Everything else has been either identified and photographed or identified and labeled. Hey, Frostbite, how are you doing today? I missed your live stream. I'm kind of bummed out about that. Coin 17 goes to Mark. Well, this roll is kind of unexciting because there's only been 2 die pairs in the first 17 coins. Most of them are this one right here where you see the die scratches right there. Goes good for the originality of the roll, but not so good as far as varieties go. Next coin is for Cad Roll Hunter. Yeah, I am kind of very interested in a lot of the Pacific battles of World War II. I saw that when I was going through this morning. I was like, oh, I missed it. Just been running around. It seems like just been really busy. And nothing serious or important. Just seems like I have a lot to do. That's how I am, Frostbite. Even with the coins. Hey, Cat Morgan Dollar. I have searched a lot of coins and identified a lot of coins in my life. And I just like to share what I know with people. And I learn every day still. When somebody says that they're not learning or they're the authority or they're missing out. because there's so much more. Isn't that weird? I liked history. I don't know. I hated science, and I don't know why, because I kind of like science now. But I always liked math and everything. Actually, I think my worst subject was English. I didn't like writing a whole lot. Wasn't bad at it. Just when it came to writing papers, I was always, see, there's the second die pair. Yeah, math was something that just came easy to me, and I don't know why. If anything, that was my problem with math, is that most of the math was too easy. And now I couldn't do half of it unless I practiced for a couple days. Even the stuff I used to do at work. I just couldn't do it. And from what I hear, they don't even do their own math at work anymore. So the computer does everything. Wow, 2 die pairs in 23 coins. And there's this one, and then the other one, the mint mark is like right here. A little bit closer to the 5. Yeah, English was not my favorite. And I think that more of it was because it was time consuming. There was always a lot of reading and stuff involved. And while I love to read now, when I was, 17, 18 years old, I didn't like to read at all. All right. Oh, I forgot the giveaway. Darn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's for Taco John. Congratulations, Taco John. Let me write this on a piece of paper so I don't forget it. Stick it on my monitor. All right, and we are back. Next coin is for Deanne. Wow, this is nuts. This is crazy. Bundle this half up. Coin 26 goes to Chubby Pop Chaser. Same die over and over. Oh my, too bad it's not an RPM. God, that's a movie I haven't seen in so long. I need to actually watch that again. That's the same die pair. Oh man. Coin 28 goes to Sissy. See what we can get, Sissy. And that's the same die pair. Yeah. Yeah, that, and another one I love is The Princess Bride. It just seems like I can't get enough. And I haven't seen that in years now, too. I used to watch it all the time when DVDs and stuff were a big thing. Oh my God, this is like starting to kind of weird me out a little bit. I mean, every coin almost is from this die pair. I like that. Yeah, Kelsey Grammer's pretty good. Yeah, I can see in the coin. Well, I know that he knows that I know, so that's why I'm going to say that this isn't. When they're drinking the poison, that scene just kills me. Hey, Marked Money Tech, how are you? It's been a long time. Kind of an uneventful roll. Every coin almost has been this die pair. It's been from the same set of dice, so it's kind of crazy. We did have a nice straight clip on one in the roll yesterday. I think Deanne got that. It was a pretty good clip. I haven't seen any strike throughs in this at all. The roll yesterday had a couple. But really the best coin in the roll yesterday was the straight clip. And it was still dated and everything, and it was pretty good. It went from about the T down to the date. This is not Chuck. This is Eric. But Chuck is sick. And I guess I should make that announcement again. His sore throat and laryngitis and congestion came back. So he is going to the doctor tomorrow morning. I guess he's got a doctor's appointment. And he said he will get back at it as soon as he can. Oh, I will. And he apologizes. I know he says he's got reveals to do. And he says he just can't talk long enough to actually do them. Like he was supposed to do a couple of Whatnot shows, and he hasn't had the voice strong enough to actually do any of them. So he's basically had to cancel everything. Yeah, that's what I told him. I says, do what you can do. As long as you're making progress, and as soon as you get better and can do a show, do a show. You don't have to do all 5 shows in one day to make them up. Just do them. That's why I said I'm going to start sending more packages out this week. And they won't have reveals 531 through 536 in them. They'll just have reveals from me. This is crazy. I can't get over this. The chances of this many coins is just incredible. Next coin is for Taco John. Look at that, the same die pair. I bet you that there'll be 35 coins from this set of dies in this roll at the rate we're going. Meaning there's no definitely original, that's for sure. Yeah, I told him that. I says, make a toddy or even tea and honey and lemon. He says it helps, but it doesn't bring his voice back. And he's been sick I think he's been sick for close to a month now. And he went to the doctor once, and they gave him antibiotics and steroids, and he got better for maybe part of a week, but never fully better. He just got to the point where he could start doing stuff. This is the second die pair. It made me feel good that we found another one of these. But yeah, so he's been struggling for a while. I talked to him on the phone yesterday and he could barely talk. Coin 38. Actually, the roll is a great roll. It's just disappointing for what we look for. And it's easy to know that they're all normal type coins. See, this is the second die pair too. So you'll go back and there'll be a die scratch right there. And if I was to flip it over, there'll be a die scratch, like a curved die scratch under the E there, right there. Just when they were obviously were running the presses here, they were running two presses. Coin 39 goes to Sireg. See, now it's all this die pair almost. There's the die scratch right there. Pretty good, and it's actually a earlier die state. It's early mid die state, so he might be doing that. I know that. I think he's thinking of maybe writing another couple books, smaller books on different things. And I think one of them is going to be on die states of coins and how a dies progress through the die states. That would be a pretty good subject, I think. Oh, very well struck coins. The coins are in great shape. They're just not die varieties, and we're not even getting chances at die varieties because they're all the same die pairs. That's the best thing when you get a roll and there's 6 RPMs in it. It's because that die pair made 6 coins for that roll. See, this has nope, there it is right there. The die scratch behind the head. So, usually there's 8 or 10 die pairs in a roll. I've never seen one with only 2. I've seen one with 3 before. That was a 42D roll that I went through a long time ago. This is the die pair 1 with those die scratches right there. See, and if you flip this over, it's got the die scratch right from I to N. So very easy diagnostics on the die pairs. Coin 43 goes to Paul Hampton. Like I say, when I bought this roll, I knew that it had a real good chance of being original just by the way it looked on the sides through the tube. That's great. There's not a lot of double die reverses for 2021, I don't think. We might not even have one listed on copper coins yet. That's one thing I need to actually do is search some shield cents. Guess I should just start getting boxes. I got a bank teller that can get me a box every couple weeks or so. And I should just start doing that. Oh, there we go. That's not a die variety, but it's a different die pair. Boy, that's crazy when you get excited about finding a different die pair. We'll look at the reverse on this one too. Oh, you're talking about the... I know what you're talking about. You're not talking about the designer's initials. You're talking about the extra bar in the shield itself. I have seen a couple of those. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with those yet. I think we need to get some, but it's not on the priority list. See, that's a different die pair too. That's just weird. Actually, let me see something. That could be the same die pair as this one. It is. So we've got 3 die pairs. Coin 47 goes to Brendan. I'm sure that we will list those, but I'm sure there's going to be... wow, see, this is a different die. This is a 4th die pair. But I think there's going to be like the columns on the memorials. At first they were listing every little smudge on the columns, and now he wants them to be like 25% of the length of Lincoln, or listed. Oh, there is. All right. I wasn't sure if we had one listed or not. Coin 48 goes to Captain Morgan. Back to that die pair. And coin 49. Back to the first die pair again. Crazy. Ah, all right. That's right. I remember that now. I remember that you blog quite a bit. All right, Frostbite. We'll see you soon, bud. Hope your day is great. I'll see y'all tomorrow, I'm sure. Next coin is for Parvis, or last coin is for Parvis. Parvis gets a die number 1. I have got to take my wife out today. She told me, she says, well, I got 3 hours off. I want to go out and do something. I says, okay. You're the boss. So tomorrow around, I think I got it scheduled for 4 or 4:30. We'll do the 59D roll, and right after that, we'll do the 69D roll. And right after that, I will do a reveal show where I'll have at least 4 reveals, probably just 4. 5 is a little bit much with everything that I got going on. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do 5. We'll see. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me. Wish we would have been more successful, but it was a good roll in general. And I hope you all have a great remainder of the weekend. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.